Hello everyone, I'm Montes and right now I will be presenting a manga review. Right now I'm going to be reviewing the manga called Kanchanamala. This Japanese light novel is written by Tsuyoshi Yoshioka and illustrated by Seiji Kikuchi. So this manga is for the people who like the concept of the main character being reincarnated or reborn in another world with magic existing or things like that. And those people who like the main character being absurdly overpowered. And if you don't like that, some light warning. This will contain some spoilers from the volume 1 of the Kanji no Mago. So if you haven't read that, you can pause the video right now and read it. Or just watch the video. So without further ado, let's start. At first, there is this nameless Japanese boy who is living just a normal average life. But suddenly, he got into this accident and voila, the story begins. And suddenly, he got reincarnated as a baby in another world where magic exists, and he was founded by one of the most infamous mages there, that is a sage called Merlin Walford. Growing up, he was given the name Shin Walford by the one who founded him, and surprisingly, he has some amazing abilities in terms of magic and is physically really strong. As he continues to grow, the stronger and stronger he gets in terms of magical and physical abilities, which actually even surprises the mages who founded him, that is known for being one of the strongest mages in that generation. So the one he calls Uncle Disum is surprisingly a king of an entire nation that is once saved by the sages he calls grandmother and grandfather from a rampaging demon. So the demon here is not the one in the heaven, hell, no. The demon here is formerly known as a human, but his or her magic has got out of control and suddenly on a rampage. His grandmother and grandfather fought that demon and defeated it. The king told him to enroll in a magic school in his nation. At first, this doesn't really sit well with Merlin because he and the military forces might take advantage of Shin's ability, but he says that he will stop those who would take advantage of Shin with all his might, including himself. So suddenly, Merlin approved of this, and that is how the story begins. So this manga is actually one of the first manga that I have read, and because of that, I'm actually very fond of this manga. I might be a bit biased, but it's actually pretty great. It's in balance of romance, comedy, and action. In terms of the story, it's great. I think I like the story more than most of the animes and mangas that I have read and watched. There aren't that many loopholes on how they tell the story. The artwork is very clear, sharp, and good. Based on the mangas that I'm reading right now, I'll rate that 5 out of 5. It's really easy to understand and you won't get lost in the flow of reading it. The way they give the characters emotions and feelings, the way they give each and every one of the characters uniqueness is brilliant. Well, of course, they will focus on the MC a lot more, but they still are getting enough time for the sub-characters. I learned a lot of things while reading this manga. The importance of friendship, how a parent loves their children, how being different doesn't mean you won't be able to belong or you won't be able to fit in with others. This type of genre is actually very popular right now in the anime culture. A lot of mangas and animes are basing their genre or storyline in this type of MC being killed or dying and then being reincarnated to another world with magic involved in it. I think others are getting kinda sick of it, but I think you will love this one. Please try to read this one. In my opinion, it's one of the well-made manga with the genre of dying, reincarnating, and stuff like that out there.
I think you will like this one too. So that's it for my review. Thank you so much for listening and hope you stay reading.